So, we should be a lot closer to the start than we were. The only person we're waiting for now is Dirtman, 23 man out of 23. So, I think the grid is now set. Julian on pole, followed by Aaron, Sumin, Barcode, Skyrocker, Bradders, Unfolded, Hordes, Dan, Jonesy, Darken, Raven, Furax, Garmite, Cotsy, Nick, Uzzy, Trigger, Laurie, Brakes, Viper, Dirtman, Danzilla. And Cotsy looks like he is getting impatient and clicking the button like a child. Atta boy. Ta-da! So, we are still waiting for one person. I'm assuming that Mr. Dirtman is a very, very busy man. Very, very busy man. Well, God knows what he's doing, but I'm sure it's really, really important. Oh, we're launching. We're going without him. So, I am going to start the race on Unfolded. We'll go for 7th place this time. 7th place seems like a good place to start, even though it will take me 4 hours to get going. And we are off, clean and going. Unfolded with a 103 car designed by Exodus. And everyone's clean and round. Woods does a late break with Dan. Jonesy on the inside of Dan. Woods get through. Dan is on the outside of Unfolded now. Unfolded goes through the outside. Woods. So Julian's still out front by 0.9 of a second to Sumin and Aaron. They're side by side, heading into the... See what happened there. Just ahead of Barcode and Bradders. A little late on the brakes there from Sumin, gives Aaron the inside. Lovely move. Give Bradders also the edge behind. Have a jump on board with Skyrocker, who's on the outside of Bradders through the first corner. Slight contact there and contact behind Hordes and Bradders. See the sparks fly. Also like him a bit late, pushes Bradders wide. Going to give Rocker the opportunity to get on the outside into the corner, get the brakes done, get the switch back, which Bradders does. Gets the traction out of the corner in front of Hordes. That was well done from Bradders. Skyrocker's hanging around just to pick up some pieces. Let's go a bit further back. Let's see what Cotsy's up to. He's on the rear of Raven, who's on the rear of Garmite. Of course, now decked in the livery of his new team as Dan heads off into the gravel. I think contact from somebody in front. Couldn't see who it was. My guess was it was either Jonesy or Darken, but again I couldn't see it. Let's go see where Trigger's doing. Trigger's currently in 20th place. He's not had a good start to this race. 19th. Now in front of Viper. Trigger's trying to make the corner. He gets the corner done. Just wide, trying to get his spot for braking. Locks up the brakes. Dan is 4.5 seconds off the back. There is a pit. See if he got any damage from that incident. He got a little bit of transmission, but that wouldn't have been from the crash. Julian's checked out in front at the moment. Aaron's in front of Barcode. Suman and Bradders. Skyrocket's very late on the brakes. No, Horde, sorry, late on the brakes. Skyrocker pulls in. No brakes in 16th. Got Nick just in front of him and Furax in front of him. Ooh, he loses the rear end. No brakes makes contact with Furax. No brake goes now on the outside. It's not very clean there from the boys. Ozzy could be picking up the pizzas here. Pizzas? Pieces. God, I'm fat. Let's give Ozzy a bit of time. The BWT. Let's see what's going on up front. Barcode behind Aaron. Not getting that close at the moment. Let's see, Skyrocker and Hordes. It is Hordes on the outside, Skyrocker on the inside. Unfolded looked like he could be profiting from this. In front, Bradders and Aaron I think are going side by side. Bradders is now past Aaron. Aaron was in second place at the start of this race. Him and Bradders are going to get into it now. Let's go one car back with Hordes. See him going side by side. Bradders keeps the inside line, Aaron on the outside. Unfortunately can't get anything done on this one. Gets the power down coming out of the final chicane up across the start finish line. Ooh, there's a bit of rubbing between Hordes and Aaron. Hordes is on the inside. I think it's going to do well to avoid contact. They come down the hanger straight into, gonna pick the braking line into Stowe. Aaron seems to have lost a lot of pace. I wonder if he's got any sort of engine damage going on there. No, he's just not had a good start to the race. He's picking up the things. They're now coming down to Vale into the club chicane. Suman still can't get close enough. Watching, this is where the stream acts like a bloody douchebag. Furax has lost a few positions as well. across the start-finish line. Heading towards Abbey. Brakes is on the inside into Village. Doesn't get it done. The exit hangar to Beckett's. Heading towards the hangar straight again. We've hit lap 7. No Brakes has lost time to Uzzy. Uzzy's got himself up to 13th out of 23. 22, sorry, because one didn't start. Stan goes through the inside of Viper. Viper gets a good line on the outside. It's well done through Stowe. As Viper tries to brake later, I think he may have outbraked himself. No, he got the corner done well. Down through the club chicane, got slight contact. Gets in front. As young Mr. Barcode has closed that gap over to Julian. Comes through the final corner. Of course, Becky Vale. It's getting close. That's 0.3 behind now. He's pulled that gap in. Like nobody's business. Oh, as Julian makes the mistake, Barcode goes around the outside, down the hangar straight. I think he made that a little bit too easy. Gonna wipe his fingers with that one. He heads through Stowe, up into the Vale chicane. Danzilis having a he lives a lonely race. Forex front of his car looks like he's been involved in a battle. Good on you, lad. And there's the boss. Not involved in much. Gonna try and find us a battle to get involved with. I think here's our battle. Oh, it lied to me. That was for still the lead. Barcode and Julian. Zoom and 1.3 behind as they're going to head into the pits. 1, 2, 3. I do love the politeness as you come through here. Darkens on the back of Jonesy. 13th and 14th. Obviously it's going to shape up a little bit as they come out of the pits. Who's the first of mine pitters? I think it's Aaron. Aaron. There we go. Going to head towards Abbey. The acceleration, he's going to lose it. He's going to stay 5th. Folded's not far behind him. He's going to close the gap to Bradders. I don't think he'll get close enough to make any move coming into Village. Head back down to... Ooh, I thought he was going to hit the tyre wall then, just as they head down to the hangar straight. He's not going to be close enough to do anything here. Looks to be a good old gaggle from 11th onwards. Not that close together. Go back to the boss. He's closing the gap to Raven. Danzilla's made some good places. He started at the back of the grid. He's now up to 13th. He's just closing that gap to Raven. Oh, Laurie's hit the back of this grid. I had a good race so far. Trigger and Uzzy side by side as they come into Club. Stays on the inside, Trigger runs wide. To that, it looks like he's got the speed advantage over Uzzy, although he stays behind. As he gets the braking done, Uzzy has to cut the corner. Look like stays in front. Trigger under braking. Can't get it close enough. Headed through Village. Back down the hangar. And let's go up front. First, second and third are relatively close. And they definitely are. Sumin, Forza and Barcode. 1, 2, 3. Bradders in fourth. 3.5 seconds down. Getting any closer? No. They seem to be maintaining a good distance. This is definitely a look forward to a reverse grid type race. Jonesy and Cotsey gets almost involved with each other. Jonesy looks like he's been in a few battles. As Cotsey runs wide and takes the Tokyo drift method. Just because you're in S2K doesn't mean you drive like you're a maniac. So 3 laps to go. Who do we think's going to win? I think it's going to be one of these 3 up front. That's my prediction. I think Sumin is losing ground. He used to be called number 3 in the game. Now he is definitely 3rd. Julian's also losing ground to Barcode. Barcode out front. Advan BRZ. See a smaller gap. I think it is Forax, this group here. Dan, Nick. Ooh, don't do this black screen malarkey to me, please. Unless somebody has disconnected. Wards is out back in 20th. Dan goes on the inside. Wards is 22nd. Need to see what's going on there. The Hordes. He had another pit. Garmite unfolded. Well, apparently guys, we've missed something quite exciting going on here. So I will just jump back onto this lovely battle. Nick overtakes Jonesy. The inside. Looks like he's going to have a go at Raven as well. And Danzilla in front. Caught the back end of that move. Raven's on the back of Danzilla. We're on lap 15 of 16. I know it's a shorter racetrack, but time has bloody flown with these races. Race so far, sorry. So, as process says, we'll take a break between races. So I'll cut the stream and then come back. as Barcode is now 3.5 seconds in front. Sumin has got to 0.2 of Julian. Julian must have had an error somewhere. Sumin is closing that gap. I think it's going to be a good day for their team though. Sumin and Barcode are 1 and 3rd, 1st and 3rd. Still got 1.5 seconds to Brad. Brad's closed the gap a bit as well. Don't think he's going to be able to close the gap enough to do anything about it. As we see, Barcode coming down the hangar for the final time. Didn't have a great qualifying session, but I think it's safe to say he had a fairly decent race. The sun's coming down on the Northamptonshire track. As this comes through the final corner and to cross the line for victory in race 1. Barcode with the win. Julian looks like he's going to maintain 2nd place. Sumin 3rd, Bradders 4th, Skyrocker 5th. Crosses the line. Recovery from Aaron in 6th. Darken 7th. Cotsey for 8th, Danzilla 9th, Raven 10. Well, there's always one idiot. Uzzy for 14th, Jonesy 15th, Trigger 16th, No Break 17th, Viper 18th, Laurie 19th, Garmite 20th. Or was it Garmite? Oh, it's cut me off. Garmite looked like he was 18th. Right. I'm going to swear. Promise you. I'll have a rundown once the thing loads in. So let's go through the list. Barcode in 1st, followed by Julian, followed by Sumin, then Bradders, Skyrocker, Aaron, Darken, Cotsey, Danzilla, Raven, and then Dan, Nick, Furax, Uzzy, Jonesy, Trigger, No Brakes, Hordes, Viper, Garmite, Laurie, and Unfolded. That's the rundown of the 22. There'll be a 5-minute break while they sort themselves out for race 2, and then I'll start the stream again. Peace.